We're live.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, not too many people are in here yet.
So what's going on, Billy?
Oh, just hanging out, waiting to give away this amazing prize.
Yeah, congrats on hitting 700, man. That's awesome.
I appreciate it. I mean, you're going to be there soon.
Hopefully I get there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, man,
And
definitely.
it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get there fast now that I got to start going back to work.
yeah, you gotta. It's going to be a little bit slower uploads.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try. My goal is always one video a week. It's always my goal, at least one video a week. And then still do the live shows, every other Friday night. I mean, well, we do the live shows every Friday night, with John and Lindia and I. One night, one Friday night we're on my channel, one Friday night we're on theirs. We alternate weeks. But I'm hoping I can still continue the whole 1 week upload thing. I'm pretty set up there. Yo, what's up, Thrill the Gill?
What's up, Thrill? Yeah, man, it's slowly but surely we're getting there.
Yeah,
eating away at the mark.
Getting to that 1,000. That's the first main goal is reach 1,000 subscribers and
the real big milestone.
Good content.
Yeah, man. I think when duck season comes around, I'll be definitely pushing out a lot more content, because usually I go out a little bit more often than I do fishing. And plus I tell the work whenever duck season rolls around, don't see me during the weekends.
Yeah.
You're not catching me at work on the weekend. Good, Thrill. How about you?
Now, duck season opens up, February?
No. That opens up. So early teal season is September.
Oh, so it's coming.
Yeah. But I'm going to be going to New York to hunt some geese. Some gooses.
Some gooses?
Yes, sir. We're going to be smacking the goose up in New York. And for pretty much the first half of early season, it's kind of like mini lobster season. It's
okay.
It's only I think a week long, and the first weekend to Wednesday is wood duck and teal, and then from the second half of the week, it's teal only.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we got to wait till November 19th, I think it is when we have a full-blown season. And then it stops again for a week. And then in December, it goes all the way to end of January.
Oh, okay. Now, when that season, is it open? Is there any kind of ducks that because you know me, I don't duck hunt. Is there certain ducks you can and can't during those seasons? I mean, I know you said open teal is coming up, and then you're going to do the geese up in New York. But like our season down here in Florida, when it opens up in November, what are you able to hunt?
Certain let's see. I think for geese, pretty much you can hunt all waterfowl during duck season, but I know they have a dark and light goose type of season. So it's only from so on and so on. I'm not 100% sure because I don't see any geese down here. So it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? And then, like, kind of certain areas have different rules. Like the refuge I hunt, You're not allowed to shoot any geese, and you're not allowed to shoot any mergansers.
But everything
So,
else is fair game.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So that's
Hey,
pretty cool.
Valerie Irwin, thank you for coming in.
Thanks.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I've never gone duck hunting. I've done deer hunting, done hog hunting, never done duck hunting.
Dude, it's a rush. I like it more because I'm pretty sure I have ADD or something, and
I think we all do.
so you can actually talk to each other. You don't have to sit in dead silence.
Right.
You can somewhat be kind of loud. I mean, whenever they're flying in, you kind of want to be a little bit quiet, tone down the movement a little bit, and the what's it called? And it's when a volley of birds just come in, man. It's just like, and they just dump into the spread. You're just sitting there like, yeah, and, you start getting that itchy trigger finger, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched your videos where you guys are duck hunting out there, and it looks like a freaking blast, dude. When they come in, the one video that I always that always makes me laugh is it was one, I think it was near the end of last duck season when you and your buddy were out there and he was shooting,
Oh yeah,
and you did the bruh.
yeah, because he was whiffing so bad.
That would probably be me. Like like I was saying last night in our live, I need to get my eyes checked. Like I do. So before, if we do go duck hunting, I'm gonna have to get my eyes checked before we do.
Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, the
Hey Alvin, thank you for coming in.
hey Al, make sure everybody hit that like button. I'm gonna share Doc's link in the chat, everybody. So make sure you go follow him. He's got an awesome channel going on.
Thanks, man.
Awesome channel. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, we got to get. I wish we could have got together at least one more time before I had to go back to work.
Yeah, man. I
You
wish.
know, because that was a hell of a day we had when I came down there. Just, I couldn't believe how many snakehead I missed.
I know, man.
Right? Like what the hell? Like how many did? And the one that I did get was this big. It just, I don't know. But, the snakehead spot that I have up here by me, I've been seeing them. And when I was out there last time, I saw one. She was big. Not big like the one that you caught, that the last one that you caught, that short video that you posted.
Yeah.
But I'd say she's probably pushing in between 3 and 5. And I could see her clear as day, and she wouldn't do anything, dude. Like I was throwing topwater frog at her, just like trying to piss her off. She wouldn't do anything. She just sat there, and then like where I was, there was like this bridge, so I could get like a bird's eye view of her. And you should have seen the ball of babies underneath her.
Oh,
she
was
wouldn't
with
move.
her fry.
She wouldn't do anything. Yeah, wouldn't do anything. So I was like,
That's when you kind of pull out the bow fishing rig and just right through the water,
which I didn't have. So, but yeah, but that's I don't know, man. Like I don't know how it is down by you, and we're only 50 minutes away from each other. A lot of the guys up here just they want them gone, they want them out. How dare you return them? It seems like
Yeah.
a lot of them are still on that old ideology.
Yeah. Okay. So they need to get out there. Hey, Swamp and Land Outdoors, how's it going? But a lot of it's like they need to actually get out
Hey,
there and do it
Swanland.
themselves, because a lot of people that I see comment don't even fish. They're from out of state. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how what the
Right.
deal is. It's like di- so the waterways. I know the waterways. I haven't seen any change
I
in
haven't
the
either.
population of anything. The only thing that I see that really destroys population is the Mayan cichlids. The Mayan cichlids are super aggressive and they go after fry all the time.
Right. And one of the things that I see a lot in, like the areas around here in Palm Beach County where I'm mostly doing the majority of my fishing. Um, the areas where I'm catching snakehead, right? I'm pulling a heck of a lot of peacock bass out of there, and I'm pulling largemouth and not little baby largemouth. I'm not pulling 5 6 pounders out of there, but I'm pulling decent largemouth, and it's not. What's up, John?
What's up, John?
It's not. I
Dixie.
don't think it's a detriment, but I will say this: those areas that I've caught the snakehead and the peacock and the largemouth, I've seen a lot of Mayans, but I haven't caught a lot of Mayans over there. But and I've heard a lot of guys saying too that the Mayan cichlids are even worse than the snakehead or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, they are everywhere down here. Like I hardly ever see because like I don't know about you what kind of like bluegills you have because we down here we primarily have the copper nose bluegill.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I used to just feed them all the time in my backyard, all the time, just sit there and just you know with a little bread ball and just pull them up all the time just for some fun. And but now it's just almost all mine cichlids, and we used to have some
Yeah.
red ear sunfish, but I have not seen them in a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of like that over here by me. There's a little lake by me called Lake Catherine, and used to be able to just snatch bluegill out of there like crazy. And now, if you take the bread balls over there, I'll take my girls over there just to go, because I mean, it's literally around the corner. It's a great place to take my girls. Just, bread balls, little gold hook, and now it's
Yeah,
Mayan cichlids.
yeah.
You know. Now, what do you do with the Mayans, Billy, when you catch them?
I just pretty much throw them back. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm not gonna put a dent in the population at all. I mean, I know a lot of people eat them.
And I've heard they're good.
That's what they say. I tried it, and it was. I don't think I caught a good one.
Yeah, like see,
Yeah.
I was at one pond. Hold on, what's John saying? What's Billy and Doc? Question mark. Or are you saying what's up, Billy and Doc?
I don't know. It-
We said what's up, John. Hello, Dixie May. But I was fishing a pond, bass fishing, and this guy was out there, and he was throwing bread balls, and he was just, I mean, straight up, almost every other cast,
yeah.
pulling Mayan cichlids in, and he was getting all excited. He's like, "Yeah, got one, got one." You take it right back to the cooler, throw it in there, and he said, "These things are like the snapper of
Oh,
fresh water."
hmm.
I was like, "Really? All right." Now, and I know, like I mean, I've seen like Blue Gabe, my buddy Rob from Deer Meat from Dinner, his brother, his channel, Blue Gabe. He's he's done a lot of videos where they've caught Mayan cichlids and they've eaten them, and he raves about them. I've never had one. I've never had one. I don't know, maybe, but then again, a lot of the canals and stuff that I'm fishing, there's not a lot of, or the ponds where they're at, there's not a lot of flowing water, and I'm always wary about eating.
Yeah, stagnant waters fish,
Yeah,
That's just like me. We have a lot of golf courses and everything like that,
yeah.
and it's like I don't want to grow a sixth toe on a foot. What's up,
or, or,
Billy?
or develop or develop some sort of weird eye twitch or something.
Yeah.
But it was funny. The first snakehead catch and cook video that I ever did, I had some guy comment on it like, "Oh, brave man eating fish out of South Florida canals," and it's just like, I think I responded to him, "Yeah, that's why I'm immune to COVID," or something like that. But I mean, that canal that I caught that snakehead out of, it has moving water. There's that's the C51. It feeds. Right now or a couple months ago, the C51 canal had blue-green algae in it, which sucked. But I mean, at the time I caught that, it was fine. Super clear water. It's moving water. I mean, I don't think I would eat one out of, like you said, a golf course with all the pesticide and everything.
Yeah, pesticide, weed killer, all that other crap. Billy, yeah, 38:45. Yeah, we do have a early teal season, and the first half is a wood duck teal, and then the second half is just teal only. But yeah, man, I don't really trust the waters down here.
Yeah, it's very rare that I eat anything that I catch, unless we're out on Okeechobee and it's crappie.
Yeah, 100%.
And,
Even still, Okeechobee's a little iffy.
and I'm out with John and Lindy usually on those trips. We're doing the crappie fishing. You're right, John. The peacocks like to set up on the shopping carts.
Yeah.
They love structure, and I mean, hey, if you watch Monster Mike down there in Miami,
He's pulling them up everywhere.
did you see his latest video or some latest TikTok that he did where he was on a flamingo float catching a shark?
Yeah, it's all that. Goofy son of a bitch.
I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so probably about in, let's say about 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so, we'll start doing that live giveaway.
Cool.
Get a little bit more people in the chat, and so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do a comment generator or random comment picker on the video that I posted in the community tab, guys. So whoever the lucky winner is going to get the teal decoys and a shirt and a SoFlo Outdoors sticker. So you guys make sure to stay tuned so you don't miss out. If anything, I'll just have to try to find you on Instagram, and I'll message you that you won.
John installed a dishwasher at the house today.
Oh, okay. Exciting.
Nice.
Exciting.
Well, they said they weren't going fishing this weekend, so.
Wow, that's a first.
Hey, man, they're retired. And now's that time of year where everybody, I guarantee you, dude, I guarantee you this weekend's like crazy. Everybody's kind of rushing back, especially with getting ready to get back to school. Trying to get that last weekend in before, with their kids having to go back and everything.
Yeah. Sucks. And the traffic is going to get worse.
Yeah, you're going to get the school buses back out, the school zones, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl.
What's up, Carl from Indiana?
Yeah, I really feel for new teachers, dude. Like I do. um, having been in for so many years now, you just don't get time, dude, to like imagine like and it's really weird for people who actually work and I'll say it, a real job. Because when you work a real job, there's no break, right? Like as a teacher, there's an end. As a teacher, there's an end. It's like you go and you work, you got your 180 something days, and then there's an end, and you got summer. But when you work a real job, there's no end. Yeah, you get your 2, 3, or 4 week vacation, but you take that throughout the year. There's no real end. You just keep working, right?
Oh yeah.
So like imagine if you're at work and then you're able to take an end, right? So you got an end to your job. You're going to be off for 4 weeks. And then, okay, we're going to bring you back, but we're going to kind of reset everything that we were doing at the plant or at the company. We want you to be ready to start the process here in 4 days, but here's what we're going to do. In those 4 days that you're scheduled to come back, where you don't have to work during the 4 weeks. You don't have to do anything, but the 4 days before we bring everybody back in and you got to really start working, we're going to bring you back in, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you in meetings the entire time to where you can't actually sit down and get your ducks in a row for your particular job.
Yeah.
And that's what it's like. And that's what it's like for teachers going back in. So as a new teacher, dude, and it's gotten worse. I mean, I remember how I felt when I went in my first year. But God, as a new teacher now,
I feel dude.
I feel for him.
100%. Yeah, I had to go help my wife today because she's a teacher and start setting up her classroom and stuff like that. Hey, Wild Creek Outdoors, I appreciate the sub, man. I really do. Make sure you go check out Coastal Fever TV and go give Doc a sub
Creek?
too.
Hunting New York Outdoors. Thank you for coming in.
That's my buddy Lewis. He
okay.
That's who I'm going to go up to New York with.
Oh, to do the geese hunting?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he pretty much had a YouTube. It was a little bit dormant for a little while. Now he's getting back into making videos and content and stuff. So everybody, make sure you go give him a shout over at Hunting New York Outdoors.
Here, hold on. I'll throw his channel up there. Hold on, Billy. Give me a sec here. Hunting New York Outdoors.
Yes, sir.
Are you doing any fishing in the next couple of days?
Try to. I need to finish that video where I caught that big snakehead.
The short that you did?
Yeah, because I actually have a whole video of it.
Dude, that thing was a tank, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was 8 to 10 pounds easily. Easily 8 to 10 pounds.
You didn't have this, and you didn't have the scale with you?
No, I did not. It sucks, man. I usually never bring the scale with me. It's like I always think about it. It's like, yeah, I should, but nah, whatever. And
I always have mine in my bag, and I have extra batteries for it, but I never leave them in the bag. I don't know if anybody else does that. Like, I have extra batteries for them. They're in the house, and I know I should probably keep them in the bag, but I don't know. In my head, I'm kind of thinking like, okay, if they're in the bag and they're in the heat, they're probably just going to die out just like the other ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
And my scale takes those
hearing aid batteries.
Yeah, the flat ones. I believe they're what, 2032s?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the little dinky one that I have. I mean, it's just like I always forget to turn it off, so the freaking battery dies in like a day. It's like I go to turn it on, the battery's dead. It's like, I'm not going to go look for freaking these expensive batteries. It's probably cheaper just to buy a new one than buy a battery.
Yeah, my wife's car, her key fob, takes the same batteries.
Yeah.
And I had just put a new one in my scale not too long ago, so the pack that I had is gone. So the other day I had to take my wife's car because she had my truck, because for some reason she likes to drive my truck. And I get in the car and it says key fob battery low. I'm like, damn it. So I called her up and she happened to be at Target, and I said, hey, babe, pick up some batteries for, dude, 2 of them are over $7.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, the battery prices are freaking way overpriced.
I like that,
right
Dixie May. Stick the bag in the beer cooler.
Oh, man.
Yeah, John, I've never seen your batteries die out though on yours. Every time I've been fishing with Kenny, Chatterbait Kenny, every time I've been fishing with him, which is 3 times, and I've caught a big fish with him twice, he went to pull out his scale and it was dead. He's like, yeah, battery's dead in it. God dang it.
Yeah.
So I learned the hard way, because the first time I caught a fish, he brought out his scale, which just had the spring on it, and he's like, he pulled it, it's like, it's almost 5 pounds. 5 pounds. And the second time, the one that I just caught when we were out on Clewiston a couple weeks ago, he brought it out and he's like, it's dead. He's like, it's like 5 pounds. I was like, my scale's in my bag. Pull it out of there. And John, John, I think you've got to, man. I mean, you do charters, and you get somebody on, you get a charter on the boat, and you get
a trophy fish.
You get a trophy fish for a client. They're going to want to know. They're going to want to know how much it weighed, and how much they can sit there and brag to their friends about. So yeah, absolutely, you got to have those extra batteries on the boat.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We keep for the keys in our scopes. Oh, and yes, John and Lindy catch a lot of big fish. Yes.
Yeah, they do. I mean, when you go out almost every day of the week, you kind of know your area, study it, and you start slaying. Just as like me, like I know whenever you come down, I know where the fish are sitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you know the spots you're fishing, and just like I was saying, John's got to know those areas. That's his livelihood. He's got to be able to put people on fish. But he puts himself and Lindy on some fish too, man. I mean, my God, John, what was it? Within a couple of weeks, he caught 2 over 8-pounders.
Yeah.
From 2 different lakes. That's awesome.
Definitely.
Those are for weighing kilo bricks. I read I forgot whose video I watched, Billy. There was somebody saying about their scales. They were somebody had caught a fish, they weighed it, and they said something about they weren't sure if their scales were on. I think it was raised out Arkansas
Outdoors, or I know who you're talking about.
Randy, and he said, to see where your scale is at, if you take a gallon of water, and you weigh it,
because it's 5 pounds.
he said it. He said what 5.37 is what it
Yeah.
should read. So
Okay. Just to make sure your scale's reading right.
right.
Yeah. Cool. So we got about, what, 9 people in here? 10 people, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
All right. So I think we can wait a couple more minutes, right?
Yeah. Hunt in New
Yeah.
York said drop the link.
He wants to jump on in the chat or in the
Oh,
stream.
okay. What about the bucket? It weighs something. What bucket?
I think for when you were saying the 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, not bucket. I meant the gallon of water.
Gotcha. Like a jug of water.
Yeah, just the regular
Okay.
gallon of water.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the plastic weighs, but I guess that would be the 3.5 or the,
The
3.
0.37.
Yeah, 3.7.
Yep. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what I read. Because everything you read on the internet is true.
100%.
Milk jug of water. I mean, technically, they do sell water in the milk jug. I mean, it is a milk jug of water.
Yep.
Yes. Dixie,
Yeah,
the gallon of water you can buy. Like, I have one out here. Or do I? No, I don't.
It's 8.3 pounds of gallon of water.
Is that what it is, Pedro?
Yeah. Pedro Benz, welcome.
Is it that much? Wow, 8.
Yeah.
Just not milk jugs. I don't know, John. Does it? I'm not a science teacher.
A gallon of water is 8.3 pounds. Yep.
What's a gallon of milk?
Probably a little heavier.
It's got to be, right?
£8.6.
That's it?
Yep. A little bit heavier.
I don't know. Not in milkology. I don't drink milk. I can't drink milk. The only time I have milk if it's in cereal.
Not even with Oreos, man? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't like Oreos either.
Jeez.
Nope.
You're a wild man.
No, I'm not a big sweets guy. I don't like a lot of sweets. And John kind of gets on me about that too. I'm not a big sweets person at all. And I think that's kind of like, you know how we were talking before, like, you know, I may have ADHD or hyperactive disorder. I'm real hyper. I can't sit still. And my mom figured that out when I was very young. And so I did not get a lot of sugar. I did not get a lot of candy. So I never really developed a taste for it. Like I don't drink soda at all. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, give me a Sprite, give me a Coke, give me a Diet. I'll drink water, Gatorade every now and again. I do like sweet tea, but not all the time. But I mean, 90% of the time I'm drinking water. I know it's weird. I know I'm weird. Good question, Carl. Does whole milk weigh more than 2%?
It's about 2% less.
John, that's awful. Milk over ice. I don't ever want to see you bring that on
Yeah.
the boat when we go fishing. I don't ever want to see that.
Lord.
And my little one, she drinks milk all the time, but I can't. I don't mind it in cereal. Oh, my little one, she figured out my wife was buying her like the 2% and giving that to her, and then one day my mother-in-law, you know, my wife said, "Hey, we need milk." She called up. She's like, "Oh, I'm at the store. I'm gonna come over and drop some stuff off for the girls. Do you need anything?" And my wife said, "Yeah, Mom, I need milk." So my mother-in-law picked up whole milk. Now my daughter, who's 4, she's been drinking. My wife's been buying her like the low fat 2%, like for forever. So my mother-in-law shows up with whole milk, and my wife's like, "Oh, okay, well, we're just gonna give it to her. We're just gonna give it to her." So she pours it, gives it to her. Avery's like, "This milk tastes different. This is much better." And then she finished that gallon, and my wife went out and bought the 2% or whatever the hell she was buying her. And then Avery goes, "I don't like this. What is wrong with this milk?" And she's like, "Oh, well, baby, you had the whole milk before that grandma bought." She's like, "This is what you've always been drinking." She's like, No, you need to buy me the full milk."
Yeah. Whole milk is the only way to go. Yoo-hoo. John will tear up some Yoo-hoo now.
Oh, dude, John will tear up some Yoo-hoo.
Yeah. I wouldn't drink milk in heat in this heat anyways either. That's kind of weird.
No, sir. But there was a challenge that never happened. I want to say it's about a year and a half ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. I think it was about a year and a half ago. Where straight to the point, right, John? It was straight to the point.
Hunt ready. What's up, man?
I think it was Billy, straight to the point. There was going to be a Yoo-hoo drinking contest between he and John.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that. It was like almost like when you guys first started doing the lives.
Right. It was like
Yeah.
very, very, yeah. And it never happened. It never happened. And like John went out. John was ready. John had everything. He was ready to go. And it never happened. And I was so disappointed in that because it was going to happen on the night that it was on my channel. And I thought for sure I was going to have YouTube gold, where I was going to get one of those two to puke up Yoo-hoo all over, and I was just going to run that segment. I was going to, pardon the pun, milk it for everything it was worth.
He claimed he couldn't find them because of the COVID. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was when you couldn't find the ones in the aluminum can and everything. Yep. My money was on John on that one.
Yeah. I think he would have taken the W on that one too.
Yep. Hey, when you were out on the boat with John and Lindia for the first time, did John do the orange juice? Did he pop the orange juice?
No, he did not.
That was funny, dude. The first time I ever went fishing with him, he had like, remember the orange juice you used to get when you were a kid and
yeah, like the little milk carton thing.
Well, John and Lindia will drink those, and they'll try and get each other with them, where they'll stomp on them and pop them. It sounds like a gunshot.
Oh yeah. We used to do that in school all the time. Those are the Capri Sun packages we would stomp on. It would
make the Capri Suns were
make a big old pop.
Oh yeah. John and Lindia haven't done it in a while, but I mean that was like 2 years ago. John hit one time. That sucker shot out halfway across the water. He's like, "Oh shoot!
I gotta go get that."
Motor over there, grab it.
So you're about ready to do this thing? We're at
Yeah,
40-minute mark, so let's get a screen here.
pick a winner.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, so I have the URL in. I'm going to filter out the duplicates. I'm adding the extra entries, so all these guys that commented on the other two videos, the shorts and the what's it called, the community tab.
The long form video.
Yeah, the long form video is this link right here, and these are all the extras from the short video and the community tab that have all commented on those particular entries. So let's see who gets the win.
So how many comments we got there, Billy? What's it showing?
I'm not too sure. I think on the long form it was around like 80.
Oh wow.
And then it was only like 4 or 5 on the what is it called, the community tab and
Community
the
tab?
short video. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. This is gonna be a big pool to pull from.
Yeah, so it's 64 plus 13 extra entries.
Nice.
What the heck is going on?
Scroll down on the there you go, right there where it says start. There you go. To your left.
Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. 6MBOTT, 6 Ambit, I guess, is the winner.
6 Ambit. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope he's in the chat. I sent
saw,
a message.
I saw John's logo flash up there for a minute, and John even put in the chat. Florida was on a roll. I was like, oh man, people are gonna think this is rigged.
Yep.
You see what John said? 6 Ambot.
Yeah. Yep. Congrats, 6 Ambot. Ambit. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But I'll try to find you. It's going to be a hard name to find on Instagram, but if you see this, make sure you message me on Instagram or email me so I can get your information, get it sent right out to you. I'll comment on, I'll reply to your comment on the video, make sure you get it. But congratulations, man. You won yourself
Cool.
a nice shirt, one of these, and the pack of decoys. There you go.
What's up, JB?
There we go.
Billy, Swampland has a great question. He wants to know, how long does he have to respond?
Let's see. We got so early teal is in September. I'd say about a week, maybe.
So a week from tonight.
Yeah.
So it's the 6th. Today's the 6th. So give him till what, the 13th?
Let's say the 12th.
The 12th? Okay.
Yeah.
And if you don't hear from him, then
we'll do it again on Saturday. Next Saturday, if he does not respond.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do it again. If he does not respond, we will do this live again and make sure somebody actually wins it. Hopefully it's just not a actual bot, that's just subscribing or commenting.
Yeah, I had to do that once. I did a giveaway, and the person who won it never responded to me at all. I don't think it was a bot. It was just a regular. It was just a name. I think it was like Mark Brown or something. I can't remember what it was. Maybe John will remember, or Carl. Carl might remember. Carl's one of, like, I love Carl. Carl's been with me and on my, supporting my channel since, my God, I think I had like 20 subscribers. But there was one time where the person never responded, so I ended up just doing it in a live and just be like, look, whoever's here, let's go.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing you're always going to run into when you do a giveaway. You're going to get some people that are going to come on just for the giveaway. You're going to get your regular people, your supporters that have been there for a while.
Yeah.
And you want to make it fair for everybody. So that's why you do the random stuff. Sometimes with the random stuff, it's a random person that maybe never responds.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he does.
You know what? You see what John just said? Kelly O'Neill wins a lot and never shows up anytime except giveaways. He's 100% correct. He is 100% correct. I think Kelly has won one of my giveaways. I think he's won one of John's giveaways. Maybe JV's giveaway. And he's 100% right.
Yeah.
But dude, I really hope you get that snakehead video done. I want to see. I love the short. The short that you did was awesome. I want to see how that thing was caught. I don't want you to give it away. I want to see how that thing was caught, man.
I'll give you an idea. I was using summertime. The title of the video is going to be summertime bass fishing, or tips to use, or how to catch summertime fish.
Right.
Somewhere in that park. So it was midday. I give you that.
Well, yeah, you told me what you caught it on, so I know.
Okay, but how? Like when he actually hit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. You sent me that picture. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, man. Dude, it was a tank. It was funny because
now hold on before you go on. That wasn't in the same spot where the one broke me off, right?
No. That was
okay.
That was the first spot I took you to. Over there in Parkland.
What, the first time we got together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't the last time. Okay.
Yeah, the first time we got together over there in off you remember where we went to that park?
Yeah.
And then we drove down a little bit and went to that other spot. That second spot I took you to.
And that's where I got that's the spot where I got my first ever snakehead.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Yep. Man, too
bad. That was a cool spot, and that's where you caught that tank of a freaking peacock. Remember?
Oh,
Figure eight?
Yeah. Yep.
Right there by that big culvert. That was cool.
Yeah.
John said he's going to look for his mojo at Donkeyland on Monday.
Yeah, I heard that you lost it there, John.
It was only a matter of time before Lindia came around, and like we were talking about last night, I'm glad she's feeling better. She's been dealing with that sciatic nerve for months. I mean, almost the entire summer. Every time I got together with them this summer and saw them this summer, she's been dealing with that. And even actually, I think even before that. But like Billy, the that last video that you and I did together. By the way, the thumbnail that you put up on your video was sick. That was awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny because I don't know if you ever watch like vidIQ or whatever. Like they do a live channel audit
Yeah. And I think you can actually apply to be on there, can't you?
Yeah, and I actually got picked, and they're like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's like, okay. They're like, you need to work on your thumbnails, and that was about it. I was like, okay, yeah,
That was
and
it? That's all they said?
pretty much. And I was like, oh man, I wish they would say a little bit more, man. And I've been kind of lazy about my thumbnails. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I liked the thumbnail. I thought it was really cool, but you know that video that we did together, I had somebody comment on that video wanting to know the spot we were at,
Yeah, I know.
the first spot. And I'm like, dude, that's not my place to give away somebody, I'm like, this man was nice enough to bring me down to his spots. I'm not going to tell you. I never heard from the person again. I don't know, you guys that have fishing channels and stuff, or even hunting channel, you know, I would never do that to somebody on YouTube. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be like, oh, where was that at? I mean, look, I might stalk you. I might Google Maps stalk you to kind of figure out where you are. Like, if you fish down here in Palm Beach County and I see you catching some bigs, I'm gonna look for landmarks in the background. I'll figure it out on my own, but I ain't gonna ask you.
Yeah.
What's up, Gio?
Go outdoors. Is that Geo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Good night, Pedro. Yeah, I'm always my wife Carl, my wife got my mojo in the divorce. And hold on, and then she left me with the kids, but that's a win. I would take my kids over my mojo every day. Love my girls. Yeah, man, but I gotta say that I had a blast down there with you the last time we went fishing, and the thumbnail that you did for your video, I'm not gonna lie, man, I like it better than the thumbnail I came up with.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, and I was trying to think. I was like, man, I need to get it a little flashy here to do something. Get a little bit of attention.
Yeah, the thumbnails are always tough for me. Like, I always kind of leave it as an afterthought, and then like after I'm doing the video, I kind of like look for something that happened in the video to kind of put it as the thumbnail, and then I'll bring it into Photoshop and try to make it into something. And I know like those guys from vidIQ and everything, they always sit there and say like, you want to think about your title and your thumbnail before you even record. And I don't know, man. Do you feel the same way I do? I just don't think a lot of the stuff that they say and the advice they give really applies to what we do.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
All right, so it's not just me then. All right. At least I got you on my side.
Yeah, because I always think they're like, oh, you got to write out a script and everything like that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to write out a script when the fish don't want to cooperate.
Right. How exactly? I can't write out a script. Like, I understand when they're talking about like if you're gonna do a review video, if you're gonna talk about something like that, you're gonna talk about specific lure, a rod, a reel. Yeah, you could sit down and do that. Yeah, you could plan out the thumbnail and everything like that. But I mean, for what we do, look at some of the stuff we were talking about last night. Like John, when they were out there, just like, and half the time when we go out fishing, there's something that happens during the video or during the recording of the video that kind of sparks that idea in your head. Like, oh, that's what this video is going to be about. That's what I'm going to make the thumbnail about. That's the type of music I'm going to use. Yeah, you might have a plan to go out and use a specific lure or do a specific thing, but fish don't care. Fish don't care that you're out there filming. Duck don't care that you're out there filming. They're, you know.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny because there's a lot of actually work that goes into finding this stuff. You know, like actually getting on the fish and stuff like that. I mean, unless if you're John and Lydia, you're always on them. But the ducks don't cooperate all the time. That is for sure.
Yeah, and just like hunting, you never know when a deer is going to walk under your stand.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, I think if you want to make a lot of money on YouTube, talk about how to make a lot of money on YouTube.
Exactly. It seems like that's what's the
Regurgitate the same information from all these other YouTube gurus and just find a different way to package it and put your own spin on it and put your own personality on it. That's how you make money on YouTube, is tell people how to make money on YouTube. But nobody's really making money on YouTube unless you're telling other people how to make money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hold on. What'd you say, Jailbait? Have y'all watched the channel called Alan Fong Outdoors? No, I haven't. Should we share it? Let me share it. Let me find it real quick. Alan Fong Outdoors. I'll put it in the chat for everybody to check out. If my computer wasn't so bogged down. I have like 19 tabs open.
That's one thing I need to
Jailbait,
do.
does he have? He has about 4,000 subscribers and 72 videos. Is that him? Bass fishing guy in Cali. Looks like. Is his logo kind of like a deer with looks like a rod and a gun cross? It says Alan Fong Outdoors. It's black. He's got like. Let's see here. This looks to be about him. I mean, how many Alan Fongs can there be? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, let me share it out. Let me put it in. Alan Fong. All right, Jailbait. I'm going to check him out. If it's awful, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah, man, Alvin. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming in. And
no, I'm sure.
I think about it.
I'm sure he's good, Jailbait, if you recommend him.
Alan Fong.
Deer wearing a fong, please.
Alan Fong. Hey, he looks like he's catches some pretty good freaking fish.
Right?
Yeah. King salmon. Must be on the, what is that?
He's got to be in the northern end of California.
Yeah, northwest side of the states.
So he's in a different country. Because California's a different country. They don't count. They don't count as America.
California.
You said it. I can't. You know the rules.
Yeah, I might get a ban on that.
No, I'm a teacher. I just can't say. I can't express my opinion one way or the other on anything. Because if one person sees it and disagrees with anything that I say, I have to sit there and defend myself, and I just don't feel like going through that crap.
Oh, I hear you, man.
I know. So, Jailbait, you watched a video about the topwater explosion with frogs. All right. I'm going to make it a point to go. Is it the Epic Topwater? Yep, Epic Topwater. But it's about 16 minutes long. I see it. Okay. That's right, John. If he ain't in Long Beach, I don't know. Snoop-a-loop. I'm going to go see my buddy Snoop in March.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
I don't
going
know.
back over there in March?
Yeah, we're going back there in March. We're going back to California.
I would have said probably go back in April. April 20th.
Yeah, no.
That would have been a good time to go.
Not with my students. Let them get that out of their system before we go. Yeah, they're the national organization that we belong to for the Student Television Network. They signed a 3-year lease with the city of Long Beach. So we were there last year. We're going there again this year, and then next year. So this year it's in March again. I'm looking forward. I had a great time. I mean, I thought it was really nice. I enjoyed the city of Long Beach. It was it really reminded me a lot of like down here in like downtown, like the area where we were. I mean, there's some, the homeless in California are off the chart.
On another level.
They are next level crazy. They are next level crazy. Like nothing like the homeless people you would encounter in like downtown West Palm Beach. But they're next level crazy out there. But like scenery wise, it really does look like downtown West Palm Beach, like off of Flagler Drive. Except there's mountains in the background. Here there's no mountains. It looks like exactly the same.
That's crazy.
Weather was great. You don't have any humidity out there. It's like 72 feels like 72.
Yeah. Hey man, it's actually been pretty nice down here. Have you been getting that nice, like, I don't know, the humidity was gone yesterday and the day before.
The other night, we were sitting out back by the pool, and I can't remember what night it was. We were sitting out back by the pool, and like after the sun went down, it was like the humidity just like turned off, and it was just like, dang. Yeah. I bet you it was really great out there by John and Lindy out there by the lake. Because I mean, I'm by the coast. I bet you it was probably somewhere in like the neighborhood of like 72 out there. I mean, it felt great over here.
Yeah, man. What's it called? I took the dogs out. I'm like, man. I was like, hey, to my wife, I'm like, hey, come out here. It's cool outside. And she gets outside. She's like, it's not cool outside. It goes back in the AC. When you work outside all freaking day,
yeah,
I know for me, I retain this freaking heat. And I come home and it's just like this AC's on full blast. I'm like, oh, this feels good. But I can't wait until the weather starts cooling down here, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah, John, you're right. It was Wednesday night. So that makes sense. You guys were Thursday morning in the boat. It was a bit cool. It was Wednesday night because the girls were in the pool and the sun went down and we were still sitting out back, just sitting out there. And it was just like, I'm telling you, it was like a switch. The minute the sun went down, it was like going, man, this is gorgeous. I'm like, I love it. I'm like, let's have dinner outside tonight. That didn't happen. My wife's like, no, we're not eating outside. We're going outside.
Yeah.
But in like, when the weather does cool down, we do eat a lot. We will eat dinner outside because it's nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't wait until it freaking cools down here. We got a couple more months and we start getting that somewhat decent weather.
I'd say October.
Yeah.
October. I think it'll start. I can't wait to get out on the lake and go do some crappie fishing again. Last time I don't know, man. Like that last crappie season, I kind of got messed up. It wasn't anything that I did. My wife got sick right around that time, right before the holidays. Then she was fine, and then right after the holidays, she got sick again. She wasn't feeling well, and I literally got to go crappie fishing one time last season, and never was able to make it out again. So
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have my buddy Lewis jump in real quick.
cool.
Lewis from Hunting New York Outdoors. What's up, Lewis?
What's
Hey,
up,
Lewis.
buddy?
What's up? What's up?
Just went out for a stroll to take the boys out, do some training, and
The dogs?
yeah, then I ran into a school of striped bass chasing some bunkers and blues. It was a fiesta, and
that's what that was when you sent me that video?
yeah, and I ended up snagging. I brought some home. I called my buddy up, and
I'm losing you.
Oh,
my
I
buddy
think
was
we
right
lost.
around the corner.
There we go.
My buddy was like 10 minutes away, and I told him, I was like, "Get your butt. Where are you?" He's like, I'm on. He started FaceTiming me, showed me where he's at. I was like, "Get your butt on this side." Just dropped him a pin. I was like, "It's only 5 minutes away." He's like, "Get out!
Nice.
What the hell you doing around here?" I said, "Get your butt over here now, and bring your fishing rod." When he got there, we
Nice.
just started hitting the bunkers, and I got little footage to put like a little highlight on YouTube. Hopefully,
Cool.
get some
Cool.
attraction. We snagged up 5 bunkers and 5 porgies.
So what is a bunker? I never heard of that before.
I've never heard of that either.
So bunkers, we use bunkers out here as bait fish for stripers. I don't know if you heard of striped bass and bluefish. So that's a bait fish that we use. They got oil. They're very oily fish. And
So is that mullet or no? It's something completely different.
right now. So you live.
I wonder if it is like a mullet, like what we call a mullet down here, Billy.
It's a fucking stinky fish. Excuse me, sorry, part of my language. It's a stinky fish. I didn't even want to touch it. Let me see.
Oh, it's a Meheding. It kind of looks like
Look
a
it up.
Oh, like a Manhattan, like a
yeah,
Manhattan.
yeah.
Look
That's
it up.
what is.
Look it up in the thing. It's called bunker. I don't want to touch it because I don't want to get smelly hands.
Yeah, it's a Manhattan.
So it's oil. Yeah, okay. So it's probably like a Manhattan.
Yeah. So a
Yeah, it
lot
looks
of
like
they
a
also
big
use
shed.
bunker oil for WD-40 has bunker oil, which they were in Alaska. They were given summonses and given fines to fishermen on there because they'll spray WD-40, which is oil, right? For and it's polluting the water. And
it gives it that shine on the water. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
and they'll put it on it, and they'll snag up the sun, whatever fish they fish for in Alaska, I heard. So, that fish for a lot of stuff, but take it, cut it out, and you cut it by the tail. I like using the head for stripers when they first come in, because the big cows when they're first coming in, they snag that up, the big fish, and all the oils are in the head. And,
Okay.
then
So
of
you're
course,
just using like cut bait. You cut them up and just cut them up.
also love them. The channel line catfish in the river, they love them. I caught 17 catfish in one day. One of them for 17 pounds. We weighed it 17 pounds, 8 ounces. That's
Jesus.
little. You guys are probably bigger over there, but and I caught it on bunker, cut up bunker.
Nice. So what's like the striped bass? So when they're coming into like what, freshwater?
So
Or is
yeah,
it just straight saltwater?
so they're migrating fish. They come from the ocean and they come up river. They spawn. That's what we call them, migrating fish. They come they come up river. They lay their eggs. They spawn. Then summertime they move back. Typically, you want to chase them around March, April. They're coming up river, and then they're going. That's not a 2-stroke oil leak. The bunker. So they're typically March, April. They're coming up river, spawning, and they're summertime. Come June, May, you want to start hitting them again because they're coming back down and going into the oceans, back into the oceans, the bays, and stuff like that.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I think we have some striped bass down, like up in like what, Gainesville
No,
area or somewhere.
there's there's kind of like a hybrid one over here in Lake Ida, Lake Osborne. That's kind of like a striped bass. They call it a sunshine bass. It's kind of like a hybrid striper, and then they actually released some striped bass into Lake Okeechobee. And John and Lindia can attest to this. We've caught some out there when we were crappie fishing on minnows.
Really?
Not anything real big, but we've caught them out there. I think they released, like the FWC released, sunshine bass is what we call them down here. But they're like stripers. They're like a hybrid striper. They got the same markings as a striper. I want to say they released like 30,000 or something like that in the Lake Okeechobee years ago.
Okay. Yeah. So
From what Kenny was telling me.
They're in the. A lot of them, they say, I was just looked it up, in the St. John's River. And a few panhandle rivers, too, you'll find them.
Down here, down here they're like a hybrid.
You good.
So
Down here they're a hybrid.
So you guys, you do just fishing, buddy? What's your name again? I'm sorry, you're Coastal Fever.
Yeah, I'm Doc. My name's Doc.
Lewis. My name is Lewis. Nice to meet you.
Nice
this guy right here. This guy right here didn't introduce me.
That guy. Him.
Well, my name is Lewis. And those who don't know me, guys, I'm Lewis from Hunter New York Outdoors. Lovin_work.
Yeah, guys, I shared out Lewis's link earlier in the chat before he jumped on. So this is Lewis. I shared out his. He is Hunting New York Outdoors. I shared his link out earlier.
I think I'm going to start a giveaway soon as well. I think so. A lot. I talked to Billy about a couple of partnerships that I established. I think I'm going to get together probably before the duck season and just do a huge giveaways, get a bunch of companies and do a huge giveaway.
Nice, man.
I'm planning to try to see if I get some waders, get some decoys. I'm plotting something major, so just those of you who are on here, I'm planning, and I'm at 11.5. Once I reach 12K, I'm just gonna lock that giveaway.
Nice.
On 12.
And not even, I might just take it to YouTube just to gain traction here, and maybe just onto the first 2 or 3, when I get to 300 subscribers, just do a giveaway for 300 subscribers.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. I'll probably do that. I already focus on the Instagram. I think it's time to focus on YouTube. I might just do the video that I did today, just put something all together, snap it in. I'm going to send it to you, Billy, and see what I can scrap up, what you think I could do. And tell me if it's worth it, what we could do, and then at the end just do like a teaser. Hey, once this gets to 300 subscribers, blah blah blah. Figure something out and throw it on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I gained a lot of traction. I got 23,000 views on one video, and then I got 5,100 views on one video.
Yeah, I saw that one short freaking blew up, man.
Yeah. Was it a short? Was it a short or was it a long form?
It's maybe under 40 seconds.
Okay.
It was a short. Well,
but what keeps them there is that I got straight to the point. I'm showing the turkey off, the spurs. It was the second bird. For this season, I was able to harvest my bird.
Cool.
And then I think the next one I really want to do is I'm going to see Billy in January, and then I might back up in April whenever their turkey season. I really want to get my what do you guys have, the Merriam or the Osceolas?
Osceolas.
The Osceolas. I want to film harvesting Osceolas.
Man, John from Small Water Charters can definitely hook you up on a Osceola, man.
I'm gonna go fill up my Bruiser Baits cup. John, John, how many Osceolas did you have in the front yard the other day? It was like, well, I know you had a whole bunch of different ducks out there, but there were a couple of Osceolas that John had in the front yard. I think what it was like, couple of females, right? No toms.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to trade. I'll trade a hunt. A lot of people to have out over there haven't shot a brant or black duck. If anybody on here hunts turkey and they live in Florida, you guys want to trade a hunt for brant, you come on the hunt with me this year if you want, so I can give you get you your bird first, put you on a brant and a black duck, and we trade a hunt for some Osceolas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See, I don't like up by John. He's like in the heart of freaking turkeys, and
Yeah.
he's got like I don't know. Oh, there you go. 3 toms, 4 hens, small ones came in, and he had 51 whistling ducks in his front yard.
Man, tell him.
He had a whole gang of birds.
Anybody on here, if you guys haven't shot at a black duck or a brant, I can sure get you on that, and a mallard as well. If you guys want to shoot some mallards, I'll put you on some mallards. We got a lot of variety of birds and main ducks over here. You have to know, of course, where you're going. So if you guys want black ducks, are just all over the American black duck. A lot of people out west crave that bird. Like, I don't know what is it about them out west. They see that. Hey, they'll take it out. They'll take that off for any time. But we do definitely early season mallards. They're not really fully plumed out, beautiful, but you do get a nice dragon head, is what I call. Get tons of teal, green, and blue wings, but I haven't been able to connect with a blue wing. Majority of green wings and
Gotcha.
wood ducks.
Yeah,
wood ducks like crazy, and mallards. But now, when November comes, the mallards are here in October. They're here. You'll harvest your mallard, but you're not going to get a beautiful one. Last year,
awesome, Carl.
Yeah, Carl picked you up from our last live. There, Lewis.
Hook said what?
Yeah, well,
you don't
we don't say subscribed. So we say hook set because I know YouTube kind of frowns upon it because they think it's a sub for sub or something like that. So they kind of frown upon it.
Yep, and add me loving_waterfowl hunting on Instagram. That's my main page.
Yeah, and
up to the Hunting New York Outdoors page. Anybody, I'm just that type of guy. If you we don't need great hunts. If you ever want to harvest your first mallards because you're from Florida, you don't get mallards. Come on down, just get it out. We'll make something happen. I'm just that type of guy. And if you are a veteran, I am a firm believer in giving back to veterans and inner city kids. So if you ever want to come out, you're a veteran. The 8th and 9th, they got a special hunt for military. Put you on some birds, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, Rob. Hey, Ted. Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Ted?
Lewis, what part of New York are you in? Western, Eastern, up? Where you at in New York?
I'm in the middle. I'm actually in Yonkers, which is in between the city and in between. It's right there, the beginning of what people would say the suburbs, but still in the city, within the city limits. There you go.
Are you born and raised in New York, or?
Sure, the Bronx. A little bit about myself is. Woo.
It's a long story.
I was born in projects. I'm not supposed to be here, if I can say that. If it wasn't for hunting, I'll be dead or in jail because I fall victim. I'm a product of your environment. Hunting and my daughter has kept me out of trouble. Always kept me out of trouble. Always, don't punch this kid in the face. Let him call you that as long as he don't touch you. Because if you punch him and you hit him the wrong way or something happens, then go to jail. You lose your hunting privileges. So it helped me keep that mentality. My uncle, he wasn't even my uncle. He was a neighbor who helped raise me. Always took me fishing. And one day he told me, which I consider him my uncle. That blood doesn't have to make sense. He told me, I was like, "Here, I used to bring his stuff, his hunting gear down, and he gave me $5." I said, "Nah, man, keep it $5. I want you to teach me how to hunt." And he looked at me,
Nice.
and he thought I was joking. And when he came back, I helped him bring his stuff back, and I started doing tours around the house for him. I started helping him around the house. He knew that I was serious, and I told him again, I was like, "I really want to hunt. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I want to be a hunter." And he took me upstate for a weekend, 10 Mile River Scout Camp. Beautiful, the most beautiful place on earth that I've seen. They actually, the movie Jason versus Freddy,
Yeah.
Crystal Lake, for
Yep.
Jason, it is. That's where they shot that movie at.
That's where they filmed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually took me there. He his buddy owns a trailer, and he's good with all the forest rangers that run that place. We go actually, and we used to put the docks up for the Boy Scouts. So we used to do like a little charity work.
Nice.
And give back to the Boy Scouts, and they used to give us a bag with cups and give us privilege to fish there and hunt there, and they used to give us a cabin for the weekend in the summer, and let me shoot my first firearm, shotgun. It was a Stoger 12 gauge, and drive the ATV, and that got me hooked. And one day when we got back that same week, he said, "If you can pull this bow back, it's yours." I said, and it was a bear whitetail too. And he had that on 80 pounds of Titus. He said, "Dude, that gives me a hard time to pull back." And I pulled it back. He said, got my bow safety course. Then after I got my bow safety course, how's it going?
Sure, F1.
Yeah, once I got my bow safety course, then he took me to get my regular hunter safety course, and it started there, man. Started turkey hunting and deer hunting. After I started chasing this whitetail, big boy, we called him, over 140 class deer. I chased him, and long story short, I missed out on opportunity. That buck messed with my emotions, and I just gave it a break. And my uncle said, "Let's go goose hunting." It was in November. I said, "I don't want to goose hunt. The goose hunting's for the little guys. I'm not a goose hunter." He said, "Yeah, well, it brings meat in the freezer, so we're gonna go goose hunting." So I was like, "Okay." I said, "Well, whatever. I need a break." He said, "You need a break from." I was putting in countless amount of hours, trail cam, just investing money. Anybody who's a deer hunter knows the time and the money you put into deer hunting. So long story short, went to public land. My uncle was calling in birds, and the single came in, landed behind us. He kept on looking behind and calling. The bird came around, and my uncle's facing to the back way, so I didn't want to shoot and scare him that he catches a heart attack. And I said, in Spanish, we say Tío, which is uncle. I said, "Tío, look, he's in the middle of the decoys. He flew." He looked. He said, "Shoot him." Boom! Got him.
Nice.
I got him. I corn swabbed her. Like, water swab it.
Water swab him, yeah.
Yeah. Went and grabbed it. There's more geese now coming. I didn't even look at it, right? And as he's coming, we shoot more. Boom, 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 boom. He said, "Did you check for a band?" I said, "No, I didn't." And the birds, we still haven't picked up the other birds. I go right next to the leg, next to my bird. I picked it up, and I look. I said, "This aluminum, this thing." He says, "A band." And started like, yeah.
Nice, man.
First time ever waterfowl hunting.
Wow, that's crazy. I still haven't had shot a band
That's an awesome story, man.
And then I got hooked on. I stopped deer hunting. Ever since, I've been waterfowl hunting. I've been very dedicated to it. Goose hunting, I got over 400 decoys.
Jesus.
I have 2 layout blinds that are mine. If we join up, if I join all myself and my buddy, we got over 600-700 decoys in that trailer right now, including with the Brents. Alone, it's become a passion, and I just spent $2,000 in gear for the season.
Wow.
2,000. Yeah. So that's how passionate I'm about it. We got the boat. I bought a shot cam. I bought decoys. I got the boat fixed up, the lower unit, you know, paint, decoys. I got a A-frame, a new A-frame that I got on sale.
Nice.
Just a lot that I take it serious. I don't take it as a joke. This is something that I love and I'm passionate about. This is not a hobby for me. A lot of people say this is not a hobby. As hunting, harvesting a bird, taking an animal's life is not a hobby. It's just a lifestyle, and this is what I look forward to every year. And I give thanks to the Lord. And when this time comes, right now, the smell of the air, I look forward to September. It's like,
yeah, man, it's like a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, like that magic in the air. And that Billy's coming out. I have a friend that we've long finally are going to be able, if God's willing, to lock in. And just, I'm going to say hopefully, but I know I can. But hopefully when we get him on his first bird, it's going to be just seeing him enjoy that moment is going to make me enjoy it. Because when he comes, I'm really not going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot at a bird until Billy gets his first bird.
Yeah.
And it's just that, and then giving back to the veterans and my buddies that are stationed out at West Point. I hosted a veterans hunt the year before. All my buddies that never shot field goose hunting, I put them on a 15-man limit of honkers. It's just awesome. It's waterfowl hunting is awesome.
Hey, John.
Hold on. What did John say?
John said it was an international racing pigeon. He didn't win.
It was an intercontinental racing.
I have pretty much the same exact story there, John. We were out in the Everglades. I don't know who the owner is. It has a tracker. It had a GPS tracker on it, and it was a racing pigeon. And one day we're out in the Everglades, we're out duck hunting, and we're sitting there. It's getting late in the evening. We're sitting there, and nothing's really flying around. And we had a pair of models flying behind us. So we're sitting there, we're looking back. I'm sitting there, wah, 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 on the call, just hollering at him, trying to get him to turn to look at our spread, anything. And so we're sitting there, and so the pigeons have like a weird flutter sound to them when they're flying.
Right.
And I turn around, and as soon as I turn around, I lock eyes with it. I'm like, oh, pigeon, bow! I smoked it. Fell into the middle of the spread, and when we're going to go pick up our decoys, my buddy jumps in the airboat and starts punting around, picking up some of the birds that we harvested. And so he picks up this pigeon, and he goes, it's banded! I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And it was banded actually in, I think it was Arcadia, Florida.
Get out of here. Like, it had, like, one of the bands, like a actual band.
Yeah.
You know what's up? I'm sorry. I'm going to make it a goal of mine. I want to harvest a turkey with a band on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's
there's this one guy that's down here. I don't know how he does it, but his son has shot one with two bands and a
riveted
GPS tracker on it,
oh.
like a geolocator.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the brand. They banned them with geolocated. And I tell you what, I have had the curse. All my buddies that go out shoot a geolocated, double band, triple banded. And I said this year I'm not going to miss out on it. November 19th, I will be there opening day, and I will let them land because they haven't been shot at or not. So you let them land, and for every 20 to 30 brand, there's 2 or 3 in there, 4 of them they're banded.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because the amount of bands that they put on them, I guarantee you, out of the 30, at least 1 of them is banded, and then 2 of them are banded.
Wow.
John said he got one from Australia.
Yeah, same thing. Banded or this one.
Yeah.
I was bow hunting.
Shot him with a bow.
Off the coast of Georgia, and landed on the sand What? A pigeon or
A pigeon. He
Nah,
shot the
it
banded
was.
pigeon.
I got a picture. I'm gonna send it to you guys. I'll send it to you. In this park called Van Cortlandt Park, I picked up a pigeon and it had a band. I was getting ready to take the band off of it, and I just left it. It was a racing pigeon. Had a green band. I have a picture of it still. And I said I should have took the fucking band off of it. But I was like, nah. That's my language, part of my French, guys. Sorry, YouTube. Don't.
Yeah.
John,
hey,
you still have the band?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that band and I'll show you guys.
Awesome. I'm gonna get ready to take the boys in. I'm gonna leave the phone here, so don't take me off. You guys won't see me for like 5 minutes less.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take this fish in, and I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna leave.
All right. All right, guys. So now it's the Coastal Fever live show because Billy's gone and Lewis is gone. So this is my show now. I'm taking it over and I'm putting everybody on blast. I'm calling out all of you. All right, every single one of you. No, I'm joking. That's crazy. I didn't know that there were. And then you guys know me. I don't hunt. I don't hunt fowl. I don't hunt ducks or anything like that. I didn't know that there were banded pigeons out there. I know my neighbor across the street has a ton of them that fly out of his backyard like every single day. So, I don't know, John, you want to come over here with the bow? We can shoot the shit out of them if you want to. Let's do it.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Billy!
Okay, so this is.
They wanted me to do a roast.
Oh, okay.
Takeover roast. All right, here we go. Every one of your videos sucks. They're too damn long.
There's no action going
JJ?
on. What's up, JJ Drones? Yeah, so this is the one. That's a AU. So the AU
is Australia, right?
Well, no, that's like the racing division, or the kind of like the location, I guess. And it was the Big Five. So it was a well-known racing team, pigeon, whatever you want to call it.
Huh.
And so that, and then this guy here, let's see where it is.
Ted, that's my biggest fear is like some students I don't know at my school will come up to me like, is this you? I'll be like, oh my God. I'm like alive where I'm like going off. No, it's not me. Not at all.
And then this little guy is actually a GPS kind of locator. So this is how they track the birds and how many miles they fly.
So now they know it's at your house.
Yeah, they probably know it's dead. It hasn't moved in a while. They said, some bitch, something, I got it.
JJ Drones. Nah, that's just Ned. Yeah, so like the pigeons that are tagged like that, is it illegal to kill them or
No. It's not.
Okay.
It's considered fair game.
Okay.
You know, because technically they are considered a nuisance in Florida, so there's actually no limit and no season for them.
Have you ever eaten one? I mean, I know in New York they call them the winged rats. You know.
Yeah, I ate the one that I shot. I mean,
that was any good?
Yeah, I mean, it's all like all. I don't know how to really explain it. Like, it's kind of like steak. You know, like a not so good cut of steak. Put it that way.
Okay.
But it still tastes like steak. You know, it's just like duck. Duck tastes just like steak. You know, you would think it would taste like chicken, but it's not. It's all red meat.
Yeah, it's red, and I've had duck before.
Yeah. You know, like I don't really like the way they prepare duck in like kind of like restaurants because it usually seems like it comes out real greasy for some reason. And,
I've had it. I've had it really good at one restaurant and really greasy at another. The two times I've had it at a restaurant. So you're right. Like, I could see how some places could get it wrong and just make it real greasy. But the one restaurant I had it at, which no longer exists anymore by me, the duck was phenomenal. I mean, it was great. And I had it a couple different ways. Like, they had just, you could get just, normal duck right there with vegetables and whatever. And then they did a duck pizza, which was phenomenal.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, oh my God, it was so good. And we went to that restaurant numerous times. And then, of course, like everything you like, it shuts down. And then there was another restaurant that opened up not too far away from it. Went there and they had duck, and I got it, and it was greasy as hell. And I was like, yeah, no, we're done. We're done here.
Yeah. See, like the way I cook it, I'll just breast it out, and I'll pan fry it in bacon grease, and then I'll put a little Everglades seasoning on it.
Can't go wrong with the Everglades seasoning.
No, definitely not. And then sometimes I'll put cactus dust on it from the Everglades seasoning to spice
Oh
it
yeah,
up a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll use that, and it comes out just like steak, man. But if you overcook it, there's going to be a problem. You have to eat it pretty much medium rare, like a steak. And if you go over medium rare, it turns into liver, which is it's the whole texture and everything changes on the meat. It's so weird because you'll have stringy texture, kind of like steak, but once you go into medium to well done, it turns into a mush, which is really weird.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn off my camera. My wife has to walk behind me.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be seen on camera.
You're good. What's up, Tiny?
Sometimes she does, but not now. Although it is what? Damn it. Is it really 9:40?
Yeah, wow. Man. Time flew by.
Wow.
That's for sure.
What did Jailbait say? I have Everglades seasoning in my 250 celebration event, 3 styles. So regular, heat, and fish and chicken. Is that what you got, Jailbait?
Yeah, I'm a big guy on
okay.
All
right, I think I can bring my camera back up. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
cool,
big
Ted.
believer in the Everglades seasoning.
Yeah, I got it right. Dude, I love Everglades seasoning. The heat, fish and chicken. And listen, don't be afraid to put fish and chicken on pork because that'll work too.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
And I've been using the original Everglades seasoning forever. And I got started. The first thing I ever had Everglades seasoning on, the original, was eggs, fried eggs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fried eggs was the first thing I ever had Everglades seasoning on. I can't remember how old I was, and my dad got it, and he dusted it on fried eggs for me. And I was like, what'd you do to these eggs? He's like, new seasoning I found. I'm like, more of that, please.
Nice.
Yeah, have you ever tried it on fried eggs?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Dude.
I just throw my scrambled eggs, throwing a little bit of seasoning in there. You get the big
even scrambled eggs. I don't eat a lot of scrambled eggs. I like fried eggs.
Hard fried or
no, and I don't like them runny either. I would say
kind of like what's it called, the like a Egg McMuffin style.
No, I like my fried eggs. The yolk's got to run, but I don't want it real runny. So I guess over medium, over easy,
medium.
Something somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, over medium.
Yeah, that's okay. So the all-purpose one is 8, and the other 2 are 6. They've got now. Everglades also has. They're starting to come out with sauces and like marinating sauces.
Yeah, I actually have one. I think it's the the barbecue rub, or not the rub, but the
The sauce.
yeah, it's a sauce, but
It's like a marinade.
It's a yeah, marinade.
Is it any good? Well, I'm sure it's good. I haven't tried it yet. I want to try that.
Yeah, it's real good. I made it with the pulled pork, wild pulled pork I had the other day.
John said, I like my eggs from runny to pickled. Dude, John made some freaking bad pickled eggs, man. I don't want to curse on the live, but you know, the A word. When I went out there, what did you pickle those in, John? That was, I can't remember now. But he dude, those were awesome.
That's one thing I haven't had is a freaking pickled egg in a long time, man. I used to miss them thing. My mom used to make them all the freaking time.
The pickled eggs, loved it. Love pickled eggs.
Oh yeah.
Pour beer on it.
You know what? What's also good is oh man, what the heck are they called? Wow, I can't even freaking think of the name now. It's kind of like it's like a hamburger meat, deep fried with an egg inside, a hard boiled egg. Frick. A Dutch egg.
I've never heard of that.
But I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, Dutch egg.
A Dutch egg?
Or a Scotch egg, Dutch egg.
Hamburger meat with an egg. Oh. I guess I kind of make a Dutch egg like that, but my dad
egg.
Oh, okay. My dad showed me this when I was a kid. It was the first time I ever had corned beef hash. You ever had corned beef hash?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I love corned beef hash. It was the first time my dad ever made corned beef hash. I was like, why are you putting dog food in the pan? He's like, it's corned beef hash. Shut up, you're going to eat it. And my dad took the corned beef hash, got it all cooked up, pushed some to the side, cracked an egg, did a fried egg in the middle of it, gave it to me. From that day forward, man, that's how I eat my eggs and my corned beef hash. I got I make a it's, my wife thinks I'm crazy. She's like, you're like making like a little fortress. I'm like, shh.
All right, off the hook.
Just walk away.
Yeah, Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg encased in a sausage with breadcrumbs, then deep fried.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it's
either sausage or like hamburger meat.
Okay, that's something that has to be brought into my life.
Yeah, it's actually really freaking good.
Dutch oven. You know, John was going to bring up the Dutch oven.
Of course. So I think, what do you think about, I don't know, another 10 minutes, we'll jump off of here?
Yeah. I got to kind of help the wife get the house cleaned up a little bit from the disaster that was the sleepover last night after we got off the live. We had one of my daughter's friends over here, and the girls played great, but my God, they were, like I was talking before we jumped on, they were up till 1 o'clock in the morning. And my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece are coming over tomorrow, and so is my mom. They're going to come over tomorrow. We're going to go in the pool and hang out because my brother is getting ready to close. They're going next weekend to close on their house in Ocala. So they're going to come over, hang out. Probably the last time that they come over here to hang out. without having to make a trip, of 3.5 hours. But dude, I'm excited when they move up there because they're right near that, like we were talking about, that Osceola Outback Adventures with the barramundi.
Okay.
So
yeah, that'd be a good video.
I'm looking forward to that. And so once they get settled up there, and get everything kind of once the dust settles, and we're gonna take a trip up there. And my brother and I have already talked about it. We're gonna try and book the barramundi excursion over there at Osceola Outback Adventures. He and I go over there. Oh, we might bring the girls. We'll see. If not, it's just gonna be he and I, and we'll run around and see if we can't catch some barramundi. Definitely. I've heard those, like, I mean, you've probably seen the videos on YouTube. Those things, like, to me, they're almost like a cross between like a snook and like maybe like a peacock as far as what they fight like.
What they look like is a triple tail.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they look almost just like a triple.
They look like an elongated triple tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've heard they fight like a cross between like a snook and a peacock.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Which, if that's the case, now
I've hit hard.
Yeah, I've had barramundi. I've eaten barramundi, and it's very good.
Really?
Very good fish. Yeah. Yeah. What'd he say?
He said bear of Mondays.
Who did?
John.
Who said bear of Mondays? Oh, bear of Mondays.
Lord.
Barramundi.
Barramundi.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Triple tail. I'm not sure how to say
tail.
that. Is it Sir
F1 NYNT?
Okay, Sir F1 NYNT. Okay.
Yeah.
Triple tail is amazing. And it's so cool when you watch it, because it does. When you see them, they do look like just like a little floating bag on the water. They look like debris just sitting there by the pilings. Jailbait, I bet you're thinking of Darcy from Dar Sizzle, like John just said, Dar Sizzle. She did a video out there.
A lot of them big content creators go out there.
Yeah, I know. Rob's. I know Rob's been out there. I know Gabe's been out there. Darcy's been out there. What's his name from Kicking Their Bass TV? Noah. He's been out there filming out there doing those. They're cool, man. They're cool looking fish. I mean,
they really are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Florida. I pretty much think they would get out somehow. I mean, I know he has like an enclosed impoundment, and somehow I think they would start spreading down here.
Dude, I'm all for that, because I mean, I don't think they would decimate any, like, just like the snakehead. Everybody thought, like, when the snakehead got down here, decimate the largemouth bass population, but
yeah,
it I'm sorry, I don't think it has. I don't.
Yeah, I really haven't seen it, and it's funny because they say it was 2000 when they first found them.
Okay.
The snakeheads is when they first found the snakehead. We moved here in 1997. Yeah, 97. And I remember the first fish my dad had ever caught down here was a snakehead, and that was in 1997. So they had to be here prior. I have a freaking picture. It wasn't no what do you call it? Dogfish, bowfin, mudfish, whatever you want to call it. It was definitely a snakehead. I need to find the picture of it, because I remember he picked it up. He was like, "This son of a bitch has teeth. Give me some gloves."
What did Rob say? Sounds like the FWC regrets letting them have the permit to keep them here.
Yeah. Well, I think there was a whole bunch of stipulations on they would have to have an enclosed poundment, no
Right.
water coming in or out, so they would have to have their own aeration system and stuff like that to keep the fish locked in.
Would it be, Rob? I mean, I don't know much about those fish. Double that of a bass as far as their growth rate. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They're good eating fish.
Just
Where
like
are
we
they?
said before. Is he
Are they
talking-
from Australia? Are they an Australian fish?
Yeah, they're Australian.
So like everything, like his whole thing, his whole thing that he has out there has to be completely and totally sealed off.
Yeah. See, but like the thing of it is, if a freaking osprey or something comes down, swoops at it, and grabs one and takes it away and drops it into the freaking water, there it goes. It just starts over.
Just I don't kind of like in Jurassic Park with Jeff Goldblum. Life finds a way.
Yeah, life finds a way.
There you
Uh,
You're saying a park full of female dinosaurs can reproduce? Yes, life finds a way. Shrimp on the bobby.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
I'm from Dumb and Dumber, Austria. Ah, let's put another shrimp on the bobby.
Man, I haven't seen that in a minute.
God, I love that movie.
Yeah. So, guys, what do you think? We're going to call it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I need to go eat. I haven't had dinner.
Oh,
Getting kind of hungry.
right on.
Yeah.
But that was awesome giveaway. Hopefully the winner gets back with you. And
6 a.m. bite. I mean, if you're in the chat now, I mean, congratulations. But if you don't message me or anything, we're going to have to do this again, guys.
yeah, so you gave them till Friday.
Yep.
That would be what? Friday the 12th. Friday the 12th. They don't get back to you by Friday the 12th. We'll do another. We'll jump. You want to jump on and do another one on August 13th?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Saturday night, and we'll do another one and just leave it up to everybody that's in the chatty chat. Or
Yeah.
I mean,
I appreciate everybody coming out, man. I really do. Thank you, guys. I mean, we've had an average of about, I think, like 9 viewers the whole time.
yeah, and I appreciate you asking me to come on, Billy. This has been a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, time freaking flew by. I didn't even know it was almost 2 hours long already. Like, holy crap.
And that's what happens in ours. You know,
Yeah.
when John and Lindy and I, when we do ours, it's, you know, next thing you know, like it's 2 hours. 2 hours has gone by because you're sitting here just BSing about, you know, things that you enjoy doing. And just like when you're out there on the water or out there hunting or whatever, you don't even realize the time goes by that quick.
Exactly.
It's a damn shame it doesn't go by that fast when you're working.
I know it. You know? So, guys, you know, I appreciate everybody coming out. We'll definitely be doing a lot more lives. You know, then make sure you link up with my buddy Lewis from Loving Waterfowl or Loving New York Hunting Outdoors, because he'll be doing a live giveaway soon too. I think when he hits 300, he'll be doing a giveaway with some awesome prizes. I saw that somebody else was doing a giveaway. I think Jailbait said he was doing a giveaway.
Yes, I believe it was.
So-
Jailbait's giving away the Everglades stuff. So I got to get in on that. I mean, not that I don't have enough of it but you always need more. And if you can get it for free, I'm going at it, man.
Yeah, man. Cool. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Have a good night. We'll see you on the water.
All right, Billy. Later, buddy. Thank you, man, for having me.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.